Now we are here to discuss about the disk management and its types. We will also show you some examples and visualizations on disk management. There are two types of disk management: the free space management and the disk scheduling. First is the free space management. Since disk space is limited, we need to reuse the space from deleted files for new files, if possible. To keep track of free disk space, the system maintains a free space list. The free space list records all free disk blocks of those not allocated to some file or directory. To create a file, we search the free space list for the required amount of space and allocate that space to the new file. Next type of disk management is the disk scheduling. There are 6 types of disk scheduling. First come first served. Short is seek time first. Scan. C-scan. Look. First type of disk scheduling is the first come, first served. The simplest form of disk scheduling is, of course, the first come, first served algorithm. This algorithm is intrinsically fair, but it generally does not provide the fastest service. Here is an example. Next is the shortest time, seek first. This scheduling algorithm services the request whose track position is closest to the current track position. Shortest seek time first algorithm selects the request that is asking for minimum seek time from the current head position. Since seek time is generally proportional to the track difference between the requests, this approach is implemented by moving the head to the closest track in the request queue. Next is the scan algorithm. In this algorithm, the disk arm starts at one end of the disk and moves toward the other end, servicing requests as it reaches each cylinder, until it gets to the other end of the disk. At the other end, the direction of head movement is reversed, and servicing continues. The head continuously scans back and forth across the disk. The scan algorithm is sometimes called the elevator algorithm, as it is familiar to the behavior of elevators as they service requests to move from floor to floor in a building. Next is the C-scan or the circular scan. C-scan algorithm is a variant of scan algorithm. It is designed to provide a more uniform wait time. C-scan moves the head from one end of the disk to another, servicing requests as it goes. When it reaches the other end, however, it immediately returns to the beginning of the disk without servicing any requests on the return trip. And lastly, the look algorithm. This algorithm is also similar to scan, but unlike scan, the head does not necessarily travel to the innermost track and outermost track on each circuit. In this algorithm, head moves in one direction, satisfying the request for the closest track like scan in the direction. When there are no more requests
created using Powtoon.